Hello everyone. I love Ferrari. What about you? Ferrari is an Italian luxury sports car manufacturer based in Maranello, Italy. Founded by Enzo Ferrari, 1898 to 1988 in 1939 from the Alfa Romeo Racing division as Auto Avio Costruzioni, the company built its first car in 1940 and produced its first Ferrari badged car in 1947. Throughout its history, the company has been noted for its continued participation in racing, especially in Formula One, where it is the oldest and most successful racing team, holding the most constructors' championships, 16, and having produced the highest number of drivers' championship wins, 15. Ferrari road cars are generally seen as a symbol of speed, luxury, and wealth. Ferrari cars are built at the 165,000 square meter, 16.5 hectare, Maranello factory. In 2014, Ferrari was rated the world's most powerful brand by Brand Finance. As of 2021, Ferrari is the capitalization, with $52.21 billion. The famous symbol of the Ferrari race team is the Cavallino Rampante, prancing horse, black prancing stallion on a yellow shield. Usually with the letters SF, for Scuderia Ferrari, with 3 stripes of green, white and red, the Italian national colors, at the top. On June 17, 1923, Enzo Ferrari won a race at the Savio track in Ravenna where he met Countess Paolina, mother of Count Francesco Baracca, an ace of the Italian Air Force and national hero of World War I, who used to paint a horse on the side of his planes. The Countess asked Enzo to use this horse on his cars, suggesting that it would bring him good luck. The original prancing horse on Baracca's airplane was painted in red on a white cloud-like shape. But Ferrari chose to have the horse in black, as it had been painted as a sign of grief on Baracca's squadron planes after the pilot was killed in action, and he added a canary yellow background as this is the color of the city of Modena, his birthplace. The Ferrari horse was, from the very beginning, markedly different from the Baracca horse in most details. The most noticeable being the tail that in the original Baracca version was pointing downward. Ferrari has used the Cavallino Rampante on official company stationery since 1929. Since the Spa 24 Hours of July 9, 1932. The Cavallino Rampante has been used on the Alfa Romeos raced by Scuderia Ferrari. The motif of a prancing horse is old. It can be found on ancient coins. A similar black horse on a yellow shield is the coat of arms of the German city of Stuttgart, home of Mercedes-Benz and the design bureau of Porsche, both being main competitors of Alfa and Ferrari in the 1930s. The city's name derives from Stuttengarten, an ancient form of the German word Gestüt, which translates into English as stud farm and into Italian as Scuderia. Porsche also includes the Stuttgart sign in its corporate logo, centered in the emblem of the state of Württemberg. Stuttgart's Rossel has both rear legs firmly planted on the soil, like Baracca's horse, but unlike Ferrari's Cavallino. Fabio Taglioni used the Cavallino Rampante on his Ducati motorbikes, as Taglioni was born at Lugo di Romagna like Baracca. And his father too was a military pilot during World War I, although not part of Baracca's squadron, as is sometimes mistakenly reported. As Ferrari's fame grew, Ducati abandoned the horse, perhaps the result of a private agreement between the two companies. The Cavallino Rampante is the visual symbol of Ferrari. Cavallino magazine uses the name, but not the logo. Other companies use similar logos. Avanti, an Austrian company operating over 100 filling stations, uses a prancing horse logo which is nearly identical to Ferrari's, as does Iron Horse Bicycles and Norfolk Southern Railway. In 1963, Enzo Ferrari was approached by the Ford Motor Company about a possible buyout. Ford audited Ferrari's assets, but legal negotiations and talks were unilaterally cut off by Ferrari when he realized that the deal offered by Ford would not enable him to stay at the helm of the company's racing program. Henry Ford too consequently directed his racing division to negotiate with Lotus, Lola, and Cooper to build a car capable of beating Ferrari on the World Endurance Circuit, eventually resulting in the production of the Ford GT40 in 1964. As the Ford deal fell through, Fiat approached Ferrari with a more flexible proposal and purchased controlling interests in the company in 1969. Enzo Ferrari retained a 10% share, which is currently owned by his son Piero Lardi Ferrari. Ferrari has an internally managed merchandising line that licenses many products bearing the Ferrari brand. including eyewear, pens, pencils, electronic goods, perfume, cologne, clothing, high-tech bicycles, watches, cell phones, and laptop computers. Ferrari also runs a museum, the Museo Ferrari in Maranello, which displays road and race cars and other items from the company's history. As of the end of 2019, the total of Ferrari built and sold cars in the whole company history is 219,062. Roughly 30 Ferrari boutiques exist worldwide, with 2 owned by Ferrari and the rest operating as franchises. The stores sell branded clothes, accessories, and racing memorabilia. Clothing includes upscale and lower price collections for men, women, and children. Some stores include race car simulation games for entertainment. There are currently 2 Ferrari-themed amusement parks in the world. Opened in 2010, Ferrari World Abu Dhabi is the first Ferrari-branded theme park in the world and boasts 37 rides and attractions. Located on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi, it is home to the world's fastest roller coaster, Formula Rossa, and a dynamic coaster with one of the world's tallest loops, Flying Aces. Opened in 2017, Ferrari Land in Port Aventura World Resort is the second such Ferrari-themed amusement park in the world, after Ferrari World Abu Dhabi. With 16 rides and attractions, it is home to Europe's fastest and highest vertical accelerator coaster, Red Force. Throughout its history, Ferrari has supplied racing cars to other entrants, aside from its own worked Scuderia Ferrari team. In the 1950s and 60s, Ferrari supplied Formula One cars to a number of private entrants and other teams. The Ferrari Challenge is a one-make racing series for the Ferrari 458. The FXX is not road legal and is therefore only used for track events. Ferrari has produced a number of concept cars, such as the Mythos. While some of these were quite radical, such as the Modulo, and never intended for production, others such as the Mythos have shown styling elements that were later incorporated into production models. Thank you all very much. Please like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me.